Imagine standing on a battlefield, not just surrounded by warriors, but by your own deepest fears. Your doubts, your ambitions, and your attachments define this profound historical conversation, the Bhagavad Gita. While remembered as a spiritual text, its questions are deeply, universally human. Why do we suffer? Why are we never satisfied? Why does every fulfilled desire create another? Thousands of years later, modern psychology is still exploring these exact same questions. Krishna's answer begins with a simple, yet powerful observation. Desire itself is not the enemy. It is the attachment to desire that creates suffering. Think about the last thing you desperately wanted, like a promotion or a new relationship. For weeks, your mind revolved around it, imagining how different life would be once achieved. Then you finally reached that goal. For a while, you felt truly happy. But eventually, that feeling faded, and soon, another goal appeared on the horizon. Another desire, another promise of future happiness, leading us into a repetitive cycle. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill, where we adapt to changes and return to baseline. The object of our desire changes, but the cycle remains exactly the same. Krishna described this pattern by noting that when the mind attaches to outcomes, peace wavers. Peace becomes dependent on external circumstances, and circumstances are always changing. This does not mean we should stop pursuing goals. Far from it. In the Gita, Krishna encourages Arjuna to act, to fulfill his responsibilities, and to engage. But he introduces a radical idea. Act with dedication, not with attachment to the result. At first, this sounds impossible. How can you work towards something without caring about the outcome? The answer lies in the fundamental difference between effort and control. You control your preparation, your choices, and your persistence. You do not control every external event that happens along the way. When happiness depends entirely on results outside our control, disappointment becomes inevitable. Modern psychology echoes this insight through research on intrinsic motivation. People thrive when they focus on learning, purpose, and mastery rather than just external rewards. The process itself becomes meaningful, transforming how we approach our daily tasks. Perhaps the most fascinating part is Krishna's description of how desire grows. The Gita describes a chain. Attention leads to attachment, and attachment fuels desire. Blocked desire can give rise to anger, which clouds our judgment. Poor judgment then leads to suffering, creating a cycle of emotional distress. Whether understood spiritually or psychologically, it is a powerful observation about human behavior. Krishna does not ask us to eliminate emotion entirely. He asks us to develop awareness, to notice desire without being controlled by it. That idea feels remarkably modern, mirroring contemporary mindfulness-based therapies. These therapies encourage observing thoughts and emotions without immediately reacting to them. The goal is not to stop having thoughts, but to change our relationship with them. Perhaps that is why the Bhagavad Gita continues to resonate across cultures and centuries. It is not only a book about religion, it is a book about the human mind. It addresses ambition, fear, identity, duty, and the search for lasting peace. Maybe the greatest lesson Krishna offers is not to abandon the world. It is to participate in it wholeheartedly without allowing every desire to dictate happiness. Because if your peace depends on getting everything you want, peace will remain elusive. It will always remain one desire away, forever just out of reach. By detaching from the outcome, we find a steady ground beneath our feet. We learn to value the effort we put into our daily lives. This shift in perspective allows us to remain calm amidst the chaos of the battlefield. The battlefield is not just a place of war, but a metaphor for life. We are all Arjuna, standing at the crossroads of duty and desire. Choosing to act with wisdom is the path to true inner freedom. If you enjoyed this documentary exploring philosophy through psychology, please subscribe. Join us for more videos uncovering the hidden wisdom behind human behavior. We strive to bring clarity to the complex nature of our minds. There is so much to learn from the ancient texts of our ancestors. They provide a mirror to our modern struggles and triumphs. Until next time, stay curious and keep seeking the truth. Because sometimes the oldest questions lead to the most meaningful answers. Reflect on your own attachments today and see what changes. The journey toward peace is a path worth taking. Thank you for watching and being part of this exploration.